In today's news, Hanley charged in relation to Wednesday's Purcell Estate basketball court stabbing, and Premier speaks on gender equality at African Caribbean Forum, and Penn urges support and compassion as the territory observes World Alzheimer's Month. Well, viewers, these and more stories when 284 News return.
Yo, everything good, Dad?
Aye. This thing got me one way, Daddy.
What do you mean?
Ever since I hook up with this thing, can't eat, I can't sleep. This is the first thing I touch it when I reach home.
What do you really? Hey, this ain't like you, know.
Dad, this thing got me staying home, keeping out of trouble me.
Wow. What your name is?
Shit. I talk about my CCT life.
Don't worry about missing your favorite series, sports, news, and local programming. Come to CCT today and sign up for CCT Live to access over 80 channels. CCT Live. Bring it home.
1 month free trial turn into 5. 5 months turn into, well, you know I huff. I watching ball. I been watching football. Dad, Nickelodeon, Paw Patrol. I am hooked. Hook, I tell you.
Well, welcome viewers to the Friday, September 2nd edition of 284 News. I am Kamal Haynes, bringing you the latest out of the British Virgin Islands. I want to thank you so much for joining us. Well, viewers, we start today's newscast with the latest from the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force, where a Purcell Estate man has been charged for the stabbing incident which occurred on Wednesday morning that left one male with several puncture wounds about his body. But the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force confirmed the charges in a media release, which identified the man charged as 33-year-old Selroy Hanley. Well, according to the release, of officers of the Criminal Investigation Team charged Hanley with wounding with intent and being armed with an offensive weapon following the incident which took place on the Purcell Estate basketball court. Well, Hanley, if convicted, can face up to life in prison since wounding with intent carries a maximum term of life imprisonment. But the police also confirmed that the man who was stabbed is still admitted to the Dr. D. Orlando Smith Hospital as he is being treated for his injuries. He is said to be in serious but stable condition. Well, Hanley will appear before the Magistrates Court at the next available sitting. Well, moving on, viewers, we're noting that women make up a majority of the world's population. Premier Dr. the Honorable Natalia Wheatley said that it would be a great loss to miss out on the skills and education of this area of the population. Premier Wheatley made a comment while taking part in a 7-member panel that is part of the ongoing activities in Barbados for the inaugural African Caribbean Trade and Investment Forum. Well, Dr. Wheatley was quick to rise to the occasion when the panelists were asked on their views surrounding the importance of including women and girls in economic development.
The important thing about gender equality is when you don't include women, you really don't unlock your full potential. Women, I believe, is perhaps even the majority of the world's population are women. And so if you limit yourself just to males, you certainly won't be able to have your full talent, your full education, and your full skills available to you.
Wheatley went on to explain that culturally and historically in Africa and the Caribbean, women are known to be great leaders who take charge when things get tough.
It is really our culture, I would say, this is my view, my opinion, where women and our history, where women have always stepped up to the plate in the African Caribbean story. I can just point to 2 examples. You have the great Yas Antiwa, who certainly was a great military leader, and an area most persons think about males in that particular area. And you have Nanny of the Maroons on the Caribbean side from Jamaica, who again, another great military leader.
While speaking to the modern-day continuation of these patterns, Premier Wheatley said that through some of the greatest historical injustices faced by Africa and the Caribbean, women have been and continue to be at the forefront.
Women have been really at the forefront of helping us to survive over the past 500 years with what we've been able to endure through slavery, through colonialism, and through the unequal relationships between the North and the South. And I believe it'll be women like Prime Minister Matley, who's doing an excellent job, I'm ready to vote for her as president of the world.
Well, viewers, this year's forum is held under the theme, One People, One Destiny, Hunting and Reimagining Our Future. Well, Premier Wheatley is among over 750 delegates from across the Caribbean and African regions, representing the public and private sectors. Well, viewers, up next, Penn urges support and compassion as the territory observes World Alzheimer's Month, and the Miami-based BVIPA Ports Authority LLC to be dissolved plans to establish a new company at the location. But these and more stories when 284 News return.
You value traditions. You value music. You value education. Family.
I love you.
Service.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Love. Life. At Popular, we're committed to you and everything our community values. For the things you value the most, count on us. Popular.
So you're saying I can ask this cat any question?
The cat is connected to the computer. You just type in the question, it will read his mind. There the answer comes.
You're the man! I've been looking for this for weeks.
Hello?
Wait, you had a lunch again? You don't say you were sick? What happened to all wedding rehearsal?
No, babe. I'm actually watching the news right now. Take a listen.
Topping our newscast today, UFOs seen around Tortola Pier Park.
And District 3 residents outraged over no water supply. They simply cannot bathe. These and more stories when 284 News returns. All right, babe, just get some rest, take 2 Advil, and I'll see you later. Bye.
Okay, honey. I see you later. I love you.
It's clear to see that Coconut Lounge is a place to be, the coolest cocktail lounge in the British Virgin Islands. A lounge like no other, with welcoming, professional service, and a breathtaking ambiance. Not forgetting a diverse selection of wines, beers, and signature cocktails. Cozy, comfortable, contemporary. Coconut Lounge at Tortola Pier Park. Visit us today.
Well, welcome back, viewers. But the month of September is internationally recognized as World Alzheimer's Month, a period designated to raise awareness and break the stigma surrounding Alzheimer's and dementia. But this year's observation is under the theme, No Dementia, No Alzheimer's, the same as last year, but with a special focus on the post-diagnosis support this time around. Our Minister for Health and Social Development, Honorable Penn, marked the commencement of September with a message to the public explaining the relevance of this observation to the BVI, particularly given the territory's aging population.
Here in the Virgin Islands, the population is aging. Over the years, the territory has seen an increase in the number of persons diagnosed and undiagnosed who are struggling with the emotional, physical, and mental impacts of dementia, along with their families and caregivers. This has huge implications for our health and social care systems, and it impacts every sector of our society.
Well, Penn urged Virgin Islanders to familiarize themselves with the symptoms of dementia and Alzheimer's so that they can better prepare themselves to be supportive and compassionate to members of the society who are directly affected by these conditions.
Persons experiencing dementia may have difficulties remembering and become disoriented, wander away, or get lost, or they may struggle to manage their finances. As a result, a number of them have been taken advantage of. They are grandparents, parents, siblings, aunts and uncles, cousins, friends, neighbors, and co-workers, and they need our support.
While through this end, Penn lauded the efforts of the Virgin Islands Alzheimer's Association for its passion in raising awareness of the condition in the territory. When noting what action is taking place on the international stage, Penn spoke to the World Health Organization's declaration of dementia as a global health crisis. But since then, the agency has launched a plan of action containing strategies to decrease the impact of dementia on individuals, families, and countries. But these strategies are across 7 main areas, including dementia as a public health priority, dementia awareness and friendliness, dementia risk reduction, dementia diagnosis, treatment, care, and support, support for dementia carers, information systems for dementia, and dementia research and innovation. Penn noted that on the ground in the territory, the Ministry of Health will be working in line with this action plan.
In line with the areas for action outlined in the global strategy, the Ministry of Health and Social Development will continually expand its effort to reduce the risk of dementia, improve its diagnosis, treatment, and care, and give support to caregivers.
Penn also noted that home care services and grants are available from the Social Development Department where needed. Moving on, viewers, to our next story, where the National Unity Government is seeking to have the Miami-based BVI Ports Authority LLC dissolved, with plans of re-establishing another company to maintain the office space. But this is according to the Premier and Minister of Finance, Dr. the Honorable Natalia Wheatley, who made a comment in response to questions posed by the media at a recent press conference. While responding to the Premier, he noted that the Deputy Premier and the Minister for Communication and Works, Honorable Kai Reimer, has much more information on the matter that will be forthcoming in the not-too-distant future.
I am aware of public's interest in the matter of the registration of a limited liability company in the United States under the name of the BVI Ports Authority LLC. As the Minister now with responsibility for the BVI Ports Authority, I have taken note of the concerns and comments being expressed, and I have begun making inquiries into this issue. To date, I have been advised as follows. The BVI Ports Authority LLC is a company registered in the United States in 2019 to enable the BVI Ports Authority to rent office space in the Miami area to provide an outreach location for its cruise business. In addition, it was decided that the office space could also host the BVI Tourist Board and the shipping registry. It was intended to be a multi-agency space for the purpose of marketing and promoting tourism, ship registration, and perhaps in the future, serve as a base in Miami for Virgin Islanders, residents, and students requiring assistance while abroad. In addition, it could potentially serve as a business hub for BVI entrepreneurs requiring office or meeting space during travel. The office is strategically situated near the Miami airport.
But the BVI Ports Authority LLC became a topic across the territory after a document bearing the name of the former BVI Ports Authority Managing Director Olivine Maynard started circulating across the territory following her 3-count indictment on drugs and money laundering charges. But the concerns prompted Reimer, who at the time was just appointed the minister responsible for the BVI Ports Authority, to conduct preliminary internal investigations into the company. Well, according to the Deputy Premier, the investigations found that the entity is a legitimate company which acts as an outreach location for the territory's cruise business.
According to the advice provided to me, in order to establish the company, a minimum of 3 directors were required. The directors' names are Roxanne Sylvester, Deputy Chair of the BVI Ports Authority Board, Kenisha Sprav, member of the BVI Ports Authority Board of Directors and Chairman of the BVI Tourist Board, and Olivine Maynard, the Managing Director of the BVI Ports Authority.
Reimer also assured residents that the Miami-based company did not handle any form of revenue, and he explained why Maynard's name was amongst a list of 3 directors on the document who are all shareholders of the company. Well, the Deputy Premier further disclosed that the office of the BVI Ports Authority LLC was never officially opened due to the COVID-19 pandemic, but said it was used to host government agency meetings while officials were in Miami on business travel. Well, viewers, up next, Premier says the BVI Electricity Corporation must answer on the rising cost of electricity. Informing and educating the public is needed. And Honorable Malone calls for bridging of the gap between generations. Well, we get to those 2 stories after a word from our sponsors.
There's a reason you get up on a morning. A reason you pick yourself up, start the day. Maybe it's sheer grit. Maybe it's your ethics. Maybe it's because you know people like you are waiting for people just like you. We all have our reasons, and for Republic Bank, that reason is you. Every little thing, every big thing. It's all about making a difference in your life. Because after 182 years, if it's one thing we're sure about, is that the difference is you. We're here to help.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Is business slow, cash flow down, hosting an upcoming event? We can help. Advertise with 284 Media and take your business or event to the next level by enhancing your present marketing and messaging strategies. Allow our team of experts to create a personalized ad that sets your business apart from all the rest. This could be your business or event. So, what are you waiting for? Contact our marketing team at 284media@cctbvi.com. Advertising with us works.
The beautiful Virgin Islands, or nature's little secret as some prefer, where the weather stays warm and the drinks stay cold, where men in wigs get their lawyer bills paid by governments and governments lose planes, where walls are built and prisoners escape. You vacation where we suffer. BVI love.
Welcome back, viewers. Well, Premier Dr. the Honorable Natalia Wheatley has lamented a lapse in communication between government, statutory bodies, and the general public, which he believes is a result of these bodies largely failing to respond to the queries and concerns of the public. Well, the Premier made these comments as he responded to a question of whether the government will be investigating the activities of the BVI Electricity Corporation amid rising electricity costs in the territory. Well, in delivering his response, the Premier suggested that a necessary move at this time would be to have the corporation itself be made available for questioning on the matter.
I think we need to make the Electricity Corporation available to explain to persons why the cost of electricity is where it is.
Although he noted that the rising cost of fuel and other factors could be contributing to the issue, the Premier maintained that the corporation must speak on the current situation.
On top of the rising cost of fuel, I think it's dropped a bit in recent weeks. And there are certainly some other factors that would influence what the cost of your bill would be. And I think it would be good to give some education to the public as to what really goes into the formulation of the bill.
But Premier Wheatley said that while he is making efforts to be more accessible to the media and public for information, there is an obvious need for the territory's institutions to explore a similar path, as elected officials are not always in the best position to address their internal matters. He added that education and information is likely to be better facilitated by persons who have the technical knowledge and expertise acquired by being directly involved and responsible in these areas. Moving on, viewers, we're in a recent interview with our agency. While speaking on his One BVI agenda, Territory at Large Representative Honorable Hon Malone spoke about the importance of Virgin Islanders bridging the gap between generations in order to move forward. Take a listen.
If we don't get our young adults fully engaged, and what I've said to some of our people, that, you don't have to be profanity laced in order to get the attention of your people. But at the end of the day, we must be able to find a medium, whether it is through music, through sports, through a jam, whatever it is. We don't care how you get here. Get to the point where the protection of your future begins now.
When asked whether or not persons of his age bracket and older are doing enough to help bridge the gap, here's what Malone had to say.
Well, this is what I'm saying. I look in terms of where we are. It's not in the correct place, where we need to be, and to find ways in how we get there. So I'm saying, I'm engaging you, I'm engaging Bunchi, I'm engaging whoever it is, whether it's profanity laced or not. Whatever method it takes for us to look seriously at the topics that will get us moving, because I am concerned.
Understood. Speaking of heart,
that we haven't done the best job possible. Could it be done? My answer is yes. But we have to find different ways of doing it, because ZBVI is not the medium for the 40 and under. 284 will try, but I still see that my 25-year-old daughter, that's not the medium for her either. So there's a number of areas we have to find how best to get the message over, in what forum, and in what method, because those are going to be critical for us to do it. I don't care how we get here. We need to get there.
Well, viewers, that full interview can be found on all our 284 media platforms. Well, viewers, that's it for today's news roundup. Be sure to follow us for daily news updates at 284media.com and like us on Facebook at 284media and 284BVI on Instagram and Twitter. I'm Kamal Haynes. Have a safe and enjoyable weekend. Bye-bye.
Hello?
Wait, you had a lunch again? You don't say you were sick? What happened to our wedding rehearsal?
No, babe. I'm actually watching the news right now. Take a listen.
Topping our newscast today, UFOs seen around Tortola Pier Park.
And District 3 residents outraged over no water supply. They simply cannot bathe. These and more stories when 284 News returns.
Alright, babe, just get some rest, take 2 Advil, and I'll see you later. Bye.
Okay, honey. I see you later. I love you.
It's clear to see that Coconut Lounge is a place to be, the coolest cocktail lounge in the British Virgin Islands. A lounge like no other, with welcoming, professional service, and a breathtaking ambiance. Not forgetting a diverse selection of wines, beers, and signature cocktails. Cozy, comfortable, contemporary. Coconut Lounge at Tortola Pier Park. Visit us today.
So you're saying I can ask this cat any question?
The cat is connected to the computer. You just type in the question, it will read his mind. There the answer comes.
You're the man! I've been looking for this for weeks.
Father Jesus, that line here long like church service.
Alright, do enjoy the rest of the day. Next customer line, please. Wait, hold on a second.
Yes, Sonny boy, come, yes, Sonny.
Good morning.
Good morning, Sonny boy. Hold on there. You must have cut fun topic.
It's okay, I'll take care of it.
What? No man to take care of me.
How may I assist you?
Yes.
You want top of power?
You want top of power?
Join the prepaid party with CCT and enjoy more affordable data plans, more top-up promotions, more savings with hero bundles, and more value for your money each and every Tuesday with Top Up Turn Up Tuesday. Visit a CCT store today or anywhere CCT Top Up is sold and top up your phone.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You want top of power?
Is business slow? Cash flow down? Hosting an upcoming event? We can help. Advertise with 284 Media and take your business or event to the next level by enhancing your present marketing and messaging strategies. Allow our team of experts to create a personalized ad that sets your business apart from all the rest. This could be your business or event. So, what are you waiting for? Contact our marketing team at 284media@cctbvi.com. Advertising with us works. Brilliant Hands and Minds tutoring services, one-on-one tutorials in math and English, intense homework assistance, academic enrichment, school projects, effective communication and public speaking development, sign language for adults and children on Saturdays only. Registered with the Virgin Islands High School Certificate Program, Brilliant Hands and Minds can help you too. Offering intense curriculum-based training to help you or your loved ones get their high school diploma. It's time to make your family's education a #1 priority. Hurry, space is limited. Brilliant Hands and Minds Learning Center. We are the trained education professionals.
Yo, everything good there?
Aye. This thing got me one way, daddy.
What you mean?
Ever since I hook up with this thing, can't eat, I can't sleep. This is the first thing I touch it when I reach home.
What you really? Hey, this thing like you know.
Dad, this thing got me staying home, keeping out of trouble me.
Wow. What your name is?
She? I talking about my CCT life.
Don't worry about missing your favorite series, sports, news, and local programming. Come to CCT today and sign up for CCT Live to access over 80 channels. CCT Live. Bring it home.
1 month free trial turn into 5. 5 months turn into, well, you know I hop. I watching ball. I been watching football. Dad, Nickelodeon, Paw Patrol. I am hooked. Hook, I tell you.
The wait is over. CCT Fire is here. Experience ultra-fast downloads, seamless streaming, and even more reliable connectivity on an all-new fire-blazing super-fast CCT Fiber network. CCT Fire. Bring it home and upgrade today.
Yo, everything good there?
Aye. This thing got me one way, daddy.
What you mean?
Ever since I hook up with this thing, can't eat, I can't sleep. This is the first thing I touch it when I reach home.
What you really? Hey, this thing like you know.
Dad, this thing got me staying home, keeping out of trouble me.
Wow. What your name is?
She? I talking about my CCT life.
Don't worry about missing your favorite series, sports, news, and local programming. Come to CCT today and sign up for CCT Live to access over 80 channels. CCT Live. Bring it home.
1 month free trial turn into 5. 5 months turn into, well, you know I hop. I watching ball. I been watching football. Dad, Nickelodeon, Paw Patrol. I am hooked. Hook, I tell you.
Brilliant Hands and Minds tutoring services, one-on-one tutorials in math and English, intense homework assistance, academic enrichment, school projects, effective communication and public speaking development, sign language for adults and children on Saturdays only. Registered with the Virgin Islands High School Certificate Program, Brilliant Hands and Minds can help you too. Offering intense curriculum-based training to help you or your loved ones get their high school diploma. It's time to make your family's education a #1 priority. Hurry, space is limited. Brilliant Hands and Minds Learning Center. We are the trained education professionals.
The wait is over. CCT Fire is here. Experience ultra-fast downloads, seamless streaming, and even more reliable connectivity on an all-new fire-blazing super-fast CCT Fiber network. CCT Fire. Bring it home and upgrade today.
Next customer line, please. Wait, hold on a second.
Yes, Sonny boy, come, yes, Sonny.
Good morning.
Good morning, Sonny boy. Over there. You must have cut fun topic.
It's okay. I'll take care of it.
What? No man to take care of me.
How may I assist you?
Yes.
You want top of power?
You want top of power?
Join the prepaid party with CCT and enjoy more affordable data plans, more top-up promotions, more savings with hero bundles, and more value for your money each and every Tuesday with Top Up Turn Up Tuesday. Visit a CCT store today or anywhere CCT Top Up is sold and top up your phone.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You want top of power?